Good evening, traders. This is a follow-up video to the euro currency trade that we recommended. This market has now hit the pivot on the quarterly profile, just as we suggested, after the failed bearish breakout. The fact that this market was failing to make a bearish breakout kept us from falling into the bear trap that occurred both. You can see it both here on the quarterly profile, where you have the lower swing high here, but we have a higher swing low with a failed bearish breakout telling us this market is reversing to the pivot. So we do not look for the sell here. It is a bear trap, and we were looking to buy, so we did not get caught in that. Now these traders are caught short, and their stop is most likely above this prior swing high up here at the 1.46987 area. So if this euro can get up there, which first it's going to have to break through the pivot here on the quarterly, but we are now balanced on the quarter, and this market went right to our target at 1.45162, maybe a couple ticks above that. It's going to have to continue through that pivot and attempt to make a bullish break on the quarterly to get above this prior swing high and take out the stops on all these bears that got caught in this trap right here. This trend line is also a key area they got to get above. I just slid it out of the way there so you could see where the pivot was. You can see the bear trap also here on the monthly. Failed bearish breakout, no candle body close below the midpoint between MS1 and MS2. The market starts to reverse. We're looking to buy the next retracement and play it towards the pivot. It pulls back. It's still failing to make the bearish breakout. Still no candle body close below the midpoint. The buy signal comes in with the close of this candle here. Our entry price of 1.41718 was filled with a target at the pivot on the quarterly, 1.45162. This trade's currently up 344 pips. That is a gain of $3,440 per contract. Again, also here on the monthly, the failed bearish breakout keeps us out of the bear trap, and we are now long and on the correct side of this market. So the key now is going forward is whether or not we can get above this pivot on the quarterly. Okay? If we can break above this pivot on the quarterly and also the top of the persistent zone on the yearly, which is 1.45792, the market is going to have to get above that level for this uptrend to continue and for the bulls to attempt to take control of the market on the year. If they can get through that area and hold the timing filter, the next target up is going to be the pivot on the monthly, which we're still expecting this market to reverse to there at 1.46240, 1.46240. And at that point, we're going to need to get above the top of the persistent zone on the monthly to see if the bulls could take control of the market on the month. Okay? If they can take the control of the market on the month, we should be able to also take out these stops that are sitting above here from the bears that got caught in this trap. And with tripping those stops, we should reverse back up and retest MR1 on the yearly profile at 1.49398. So once again, your next target up, if we can get above the pivot on the quarterly profile, is going to be the pivot on the monthly at 1.46240. If we break above that in the top of the PZ and continue higher, your next target will be 1.49398. This has been an excellent trade, up 344 pips. Thank you, traders. Have a good night.